What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Kai, and we got a different kind of video for today, man. We got a rant style video for today because we got some stuff to talk about, damn it. You can now consistently make whites on NBA 2K23. Yes, you heard me correctly, man. You can hit whites consistently on 2K. This is not what we wanted to happen as a community whatsoever, man. Now, let me tell y'all what has been going on. It has been creators who have noticed it also. If we go on Twitter, we see Luck TV talking about it. He tweeted about it earlier today. He said you can now make whites consistently. He even tested it. He made 4 white three-pointers in a row, bro, in the park. And yesterday, I had people making whites consistently on me in the park as well. And I'm like, hold on now, 2K. This shooting is starting to get out of hand. The shooting was perfect when 2K23 first launched, man. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and place the blame on 2K because I don't know why people are starting to hit whites consistently now. Maybe it's something that just got messed up with a patch, or maybe 2K did intentionally change it, but I don't have a straight up answer. So I'm not going to place the blame on anybody because I don't know. But I do know that this is something that we don't need in the community because I think shooting was perfect how it was, in my opinion. It was green or miss, man. And I think that's how it should stay. There's no skill gap if you can hit whites. It's either you know your jumper or you don't. If you mistime your jump shot, that's on you and it's not going in. That's the way it should be. There's a previous issue in season 2. I think it was towards the end of season 2. It definitely was in season 3. I noticed that people were making whites consistently on free throws. Like, they definitely were hitting whites on free throws. And that wasn't the case at first, but I started seeing this towards the end of season 2 and in season 3. And then I started noticing people hitting jump shots and making whites in season 3. And it wasn't that often, but it still was happening. And the free throws in the rec, that was a consistent thing. But the jump shots making whites, that has started happening in season 3 as well. But it's like now you can consistently make whites. Luck said he made 4 whites in a row in the park, man. And if this was something that was changed by 2K themselves, like, what is the reasoning behind changing the shooting? It's not going to make anyone better if they don't know their jump shot. So they could have just, if they did change it, I think it would have been better for them to leave it alone. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's a business, and I understand if they did change it, it could be their way of trying to make the game fun for everyone. But you can't do that and try to make it competitive too, because it's taking out the competitive aspect if people can knock down jump shots without even knowing their actual jump shot for real. If they wanted to have it to where you could still hit whites, then they could have just left the sniper badge in the game. There was no point in taking sniper out if they was going to change the shooting back to being able to make whites. And then, in my opinion, I think if people want to get good, they should just have to go lab up and put that work in, plain and simple. Wang asked us in a poll in the earlier stages of 2K, he asked us himself how shooting was, and he got his answer. The tweet is from September 9th. It says, 0 plans to touch it, but just for my own curiosity, how do you feel about perimeter shooting so far in NBA 2K23? And 57% of the community said that it was perfect. 57%, man. That's well over half. And it has 75,000 votes. Only 6% of people said it was too easy. I don't think the shooting was too easy because 19% of people said that it was too hard. 18% of people chose the other option, no opinion, because they didn't really care. But 19% of people thought that it was too hard. Like, that says something if majority of the community voted and said that the shooting was perfect. There's no reason to bring back whites, man. Just get in the lab and learn your jump shot. It's not that difficult. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on it down in the comment section. Like I said, I don't know if this was an intentional change by 2K. I really hope it wasn't, but whites are now falling consistently in 2K23. And there's a lot of people in the community that's seeing whites dropping. They're shooting them themselves and they having it done to them by other players that they're playing against. I just don't think that that should be a thing, man. Now, there's been some talk about being able to shoot highly contested jump shots when people are closing out and being able to make those. I don't necessarily think it would be bad to make those kind of jump shots because you see it in real life, man. You see NBA players knock down difficult shots, well contested, getting and 1 threes. Like, they're making shots at a very difficult level because they're NBA players. That's just what they do. So why not be able to do it on the game? I don't see anything being wrong with that, but I still think you should have to green it for it to go in. Like, if somebody contests you really heavily and say it was like the 100% smothered, I don't see a problem in being able to green that, but you still got to be able to time it right. So, you know, there's still a difference between current gen and next gen. Next gen, we got all these different timings we got to remember with our jump shot, man. Our jump shot is different when we're standing still shooting a jump shot. Is different when people are closing out to us, depending upon how close they are. On current gen, you don't have all those different jump shot timings. So, You know, some people may have some discrepancies with that, but yeah, I don't see a problem with their being able to make jump shots if somebody can test you really well and you just greened it. I mean, what can they do about that? You just shot the ball perfectly. I don't see that. Like, that's a user thing. What can you do if somebody just shot the ball perfectly? There's nothing you can do about that. Like, if Steph hits an and 1-3 on you, what you can't do nothing about it. That's just Steph. He's just like that. You know what I'm saying? People do make shots like that. So I don't know, man. Let me know y'all thoughts about that down in the comment section. But even still, if they don't change that, that's not what my problem is. My problem is people being able to hit whites in general. I think it should just be green or miss. Either you know your jump shot or you don't, and it should be that plain and simple at the end of the day. And I think they should continue to make every 2K like that after that, because if they want this to be a game that has a skill gap, that means everybody is not going to have a good time playing this game. It's like Call of Duty is a competitive game. Like, if you don't know your jump shot, you shouldn't be able to be out here dominating against folks. Just like on Call of Duty, if you're not playing well, like if you don't have the other skills to be able to play well, like good movement, and you don't have a good class setup and aim, if you can't aim in Warzone, then you are not going to do well whatsoever. And like, you know what I'm saying, you just out there and don't know what you're doing, you should not be getting dubs in Warzone if you don't know what you're doing. Same thing applies to 2K. You should not be getting dubs and going off on people if you don't know your jump shot. You got to have the skill gap somewhere. Making whites on 2K is kind of like aim assist on Warzone, but it's kind of different because it's two different games. Now, of course, aim assist helps everybody who plays Warzone, but at the end of the day, if you're not skilled enough to win that gunfight, you're not going to win that gunfight. Whites on 2K, they go in for some people, and the thing with that is, yes, it could happen for anybody, but it's not consistent, and everybody doesn't always make whites. It always seems like every time I play 2K, somebody is going to hit a white on me, and then I'm missing all my whites. That's just how it always seems to play out. It should just be green or miss to just eliminate that altogether, because it's not consistent. That's my rant, man. Let me know y'all thoughts on it down in the comment section. Do you think 2K should allow whites to go in, or do you think it should be green or miss? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you are new to the channel, appreciate you for stopping by. Go down, hit that subscribe button, get this video a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.